So let's say you're 18 years old. At 18 years old, you get $1 million. Every guy that you bang has to take $100,000 from you. Knowing that you would lose $100,000, would you still have slept with those guys? What should a girl do once she gets in the market to find her dream guy?
I feel like don't be a stripper.
What about you? What would your advice be to a girl that just got on the market to find her dream man?
No, say it.
Chris.
Wyatt goes, ladies, what advice would you give to a girl that is fresh into the dating scene that will land her dream man? Okay, so
Good one.
all right, we could go ahead. We could start right here with Miss Singer. What advice would you give to a girl who just got fresh into the dating scene?
You know, I don't think I would be the best one to give somebody advice that's fresh into the dating scene. So I honestly, I don't think I could conjure up anything that would just like, I think I could say something like, you know, as long as you know what you want, you know, and like you and another person can be on the same page and be, you know, mutual or whatever the case may be, then do your thing. As long as it feels good. I think as long as it feels good. I don't know.
I think you were right with the first.
With the first,
response.
exactly.
As long as it feels good. All right, guys, do crack cocaine because I think that feels
No,
good.
never that.
Okay.
All right, what about you? What would you tell a girl? And remember, I think the key point here, guys, ladies, is he's saying to find her dream man.
Dream man.
To find the dream man.
Yeah.
I mean, I think to find your dream man, I think it's like, I don't know, to find your dream man, that's complicated because do you ever really find your dream man? Like, you know, like everyone has their problems.
That checks off the most boxes with the least amount of boxes that are unchecked. So what advice would you give, if any? If you don't have any advice, that's fine too.
I mean, I would just say don't rush things.
Okay.
That's really
That's good.
important.
That's
I think
nice.
so.
Don't
rush things.
Okay.
You know, see how it goes. See if you guys vibe.
Okay.
That would be my advice.
What about you?
I would say experience as much as you can. Don't get too attached.
Wait.
Have options.
Spurs what though?
Well, I feel like
Merch.
honestly, I feel like in order to find like someone or like your dream guy, you have to go through those experiences with other men to know like what you like and like what you dislike about the guy, if that makes sense.
Do you think a woman hurts her chances of finding a guy once she gets more experience?
Not necessarily. No. Because I feel like you get
streets.
Oh God.
it's not it doesn't even have to be like in a sexual sense either. It's just about like knowing what you want from a guy, because sometimes I feel like you'll be with somebody and you'll have this experience with them and it's like I don't know how to put it in a way.
Experience as much as you can, and you also mentioned have options.
Yeah,
So date multiple men.
Yeah, because that's the only way you're gonna know like what you want.
Okay.
Well, you didn't mention not having sex, but you just mentioned that after. So okay, city girl type stuff.
I'm just saying it doesn't have to be in a sexual sense either. It just has to be like knowing what you want, like as a female in a whole.
What?
Okay. I mean,
Does that make sense? I don't know. Does that make sense to everybody?
I mean, I to summarize it, basically you're saying experience as much as you can, have options, so you have, I guess, a foundation to base opinions off of on men. That's what it sounds like to me.
Yeah.
Do you have dogs?
Okay.
Do I have dogs?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. What about you?
Dog shit advice.
Oh man.
Oh God. What about you? What would your advice be to a girl that just got on the market to find her dream man?
No, say it.
Chris.
I think that you definitely need to love yourself and you need to see the value in yourself, and the right guy will be attracted to you for that.
So love yourself and see value, and then a guy's gonna come along and be like, "Damn, you really love yourself." I'm with you.
No, it's just like guys aren't gonna value you or respect you or think that you bring things to the table unless you believe that too. Like, and whoever's not meant for you isn't gonna interrupt your own process. Like, it'll just work out better if you're not looking, to be honest.
Interesting.
All right. Interesting. All right. What about you, Jay?
So I just think that like you would need to, I guess, mirror what you want. Realize that your actions are going to affect how another person views you. So if you want a certain thing, you can't really act the opposite way, if that makes sense. Take it slow. A lot of options doesn't necessarily mean a good thing.
Question for you. You said mirror what you want.
Yeah.
So should a girl, let's say she wants a guy that's has his shit together and wears a suit to work every day, should she wear a suit to work every day too? And
No, but I mean, if she doesn't want a guy that's, getting sloppy drunk every day or on the weekend, and
Okay.
you know what I mean? Like, you can't be doing those
okay,
things.
so
or
mirror certain behaviors, I guess.
certain behaviors, not, yeah.
Okay. So if
exactly.
you go to the gym, find a guy that also goes to the gym.
Right. I mean,
Okay.
not to every single extent, but I mean, if you want a certain quality in somebody, but you don't necessarily have that quality, you can't really expect them to want to be with you either.
Well, how
So-
about if she's like a really feminine girl and she just wants a guy that's very masculine and dominant? Wouldn't it be fair to say that that's the opposite, though?
That is the opposite. I mean, those are not necessarily the attributes that I'm talking about. but-
Okay, so mirroring in certain things.
Yes.
Okay, all right. What about you?
I would even piggyback off of that as just attracting what you want. I mean, obviously, we're gonna bring different things into the relationship,
Yep.
but you should have an idea of what you're looking for in contrast of what you bring into the relationship, whether it's material or as a value of who you are as a person. So it would be the way that you would find your dream person is by also working on yourself and being a contrast to that person. That
Okay.
makes sense?
Would you say that your current man is your dream guy?
I would say so. Absolutely.
Okay, that's
And
good.
even through hardships, like you work through those things,
That's
All
good.
right, cool.
Yeah.
All right, what about you? What should a girl do once she gets on the market to find her dream guy?
I feel like don't be a stripper.
Okay.
Okay.
All right.
Don't
Okay.
do
Just talk.
OnlyFans.
Okay.
And
Oh,
here, your
such-
family advice, and also don't be every night out,
oh.
because you will not find your partner in a night out.
All right.
So don't do sex work.
She was definitely
Also, don't be having sex like every weekend or whatever.
So every
So
day?
only every day, not every weekend.
every day, every day. Weekdays.
No, though, don't be having sex.
Okay.
Just-
At all?
At all?
Ever.
No,
Anyone.
that gets you away from God. And also, if you don't have sex, if you don't have sex, you can like be more intuitive.
Okay.
Okay.
That's all.
All right. What about you?
I would have to say accept, change and compromise.
Okay.
Accept both sides. He has feelings, you have feelings as well. Talk to him. Communication is key.
When you say accept, change, or compromise, you mean like that your partner suggests? Is that what you're saying?
Mhm.
Okay.
Like, view both sides. Be definitely open-minded. Don't be particular on this is how I do this and I'm gonna stick to it, because he may have a solution to where it's a better solution and quicker
Okay.
and a faster solution.
Okay.
And now you're sitting there like, okay.
All right.
That's
I
a
like
good
that.
point.
All
This
right.
is good. I like that.
Okay. What about you? What would you say?
I would say keep your virginity if you can. Same like what you said. It does bring you farther away from God. But also if you're having intercourse with the guys you're interested in, like what are they interested in? Probably like that side of you. So I would say best advice, don't do that.
That sounds to me like just don't be a hoe.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. I'll put that.
Are you a virgin?
No, but I'm giving advice to the virgins.
Okay,
It's
okay,
for you
okay.
guys.
All right.
Yeah, these are new women in the dating world, remember? They're unexperienced.
Oh, damn it.
That is
Okay.
yeah, that's why I should have
question,
stayed
so
out of it.
that's
Interesting, interesting pieces of advice here. Okay, David K goes, ladies, if when born you were given 1 million that could only be invested when married, however, every man you sleep with takes 100K from your stash, would you still have slept with the men you have? Okay, let me try to boil that down. So let's say you're 18 years old. At 18 years old, you get $1 million. Every guy that you bang has to take $100,000 from you. Knowing that you would lose $100,000, would you still have slept with those guys? We can go around the table here.
Okay.
I already know my
Is
answer.
that
It just depends on the body count, I guess.
Okay, so I guess for a majority of y'all, it's a hell no. Was there any guy that was worth the 100,000 though?
Yeah,
Yes,
absolutely.
Yeah.
Okay, so how many were worth the 100,000? We'll start for you.
I'll be honest, I haven't really like been with somebody that was just like super worth it. So I know for a fact that there were only two.
One? Two?
Like two, yeah,
Two
for
guys that would
sure.
have been worth it?
And my whole life, yeah.
Wait, so
Worth it? Come on now.
So question, where's he now?
I actually don't know. I don't know.
Did
I
you
don't know
break
what's
up with
going on. It was like a mutual thing. We were kind of holding each other back. So
He broke up with her.
Yeah, pretty
Fantastic.
much.
Not at all, actually. I
Yeah.
promise.
What about you? How many of those guys deserve 100K?
I don't
broke up
think
with her.
men deserve that much. Like
It's a hypothetical. Like
how not
dare
like,
you?
no, not like that though. Not like that. I would rather keep my million, to be honest. I wouldn't like
but you clearly are you a virgin?
no,
So okay. So have you met any guy that would have been worth the 100 from?
no.
You haven't,
I
not
don't.
yet.
I don't think so. That much money, I don't think so.
Okay, so none.
I would have rather kept my million. Yeah.
Okay. All right. Then what about you?
The one I'm with now.
The one you're with now?
Yeah.
Okay. What about you?
I would say honestly,
How many
maybe
good ones came through worth 100K?
I'm really selective and like I only sleep with people I'm in a relationship with and I do not get in a relationship I don't want to be in.
Uh-huh.
That being said, I would say all of them were worth it, but if I could go back in time, I would never do it still because I want my money.
Okay.
But they were worth it.
I mean, okay.
So like 4.
4? Okay.
Yeah.
4 guys that you're in a long-term relationship
Yeah, what
with?
is this counting from? 18? Yeah.
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 Okay. What about you?
I'd say maybe 1.
1? The fuck? That's fresh as dog. So 1. All right, cool. What about you?
1.
1 is the guy you're with now? Okay. What about you, Ms. Venezuela?
Well, my ex Angel from Venezuela, my mom separated us because I was smoking with him, so that's why she decided to bring me to United States. So when she bring me, he got into depression and he was taking drugs,
Okay.
and he almost killed himself.
Oh shit.
Here, someone sold him like a bad weed, so he ended up in the hospital and he was looking for me. So I think he deserved the 100,000.
Okay. So 1 guy. All right. What about you?
1.
The guy you're with now?
Yes.
Sweet. What about you?
I'd say 1.
1? Why did it fizzle out? What happened?
Where's he now?
She said,
he's waiting to text me. Like,
She broke up with him?
no, we weren't together. And that's why I would even say, like, maybe he's not even worth it because I wouldn't have wanted to smash. I would have wanted to wait till marriage and lock him in, but whatever. It is what it is. I'd still give him the 100,000.
Have y'all smashed yet?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. All right.
Probably too early.
Interesting. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. All right then. Where are we at here? Okay. Jared Choi goes, would you date a 9-to-6 conservative man who loves guns and gym culture, or a liberal man who marches with you about deleting Fetty on a Tuesday afternoon that hates guns but loves body positivity?
Bro, that's subjective, bro.
Okay, I
Like
think
what?
Well, I'll make this simple. Would you guys prefer a liberal guy or a traditional guy? Liberal guy is going to be marching with you on feminism protests and believes in equality. Conservative guy thinks that men and women are different and there's 2 genders and votes Trump. The other guy probably votes Biden. Which one are y'all taking? The
I'm
conservative?
traditional for
Okay,
sure.
raise a hands for the traditional guy.
Yeah.
I'm going Trump.
I need my man to be in control.
Okay, damn,
for
that's-
sure.
Me
that's-
too. Like my man
Yeah,
needs to
he's gotta
be in control.
for sure.
All right, there you go,
100%.
Troy. They wanted a traditional guy.